It is no news at this point that as it stands, the Creation Club still hasn't won the hearts of many gamers, and while the hope is that the future will prove different, there has yet to be signs that the service will be anything more than overpriced, insubstantial micro-content sold through dreaded microtransactions practices. Everything from the way it makes you purchase in-game currency through a limited selection of packages, to the fact that a piece of armor can be worth up to $5.35 is simply insulting. Not to mention that nothing on the menu is really all that original or anything worth getting. In fact, more often than not, better versions of these mods can be found just as easily for free on the Nexus. Creation Club could have been worthwhile if the service actually offered worthwhile content at a reasonable price, but there are no signs of that happening anytime soon, especially with the service's recent additions. If you go to the Creation Club right now, you will find that a few new items have been added, the most noteworthy of which are these Doom armor and weapon. The armor is called the Doom Classic Marine Armor, and as you can see, it replicates the armor from the very first Doom game, as seen here on the cover art. The weapon is called Doom BFG, or Big Fucking Gun, based on the classic weapon with the same name that can be found in the Doom games. As for how much these items will set you back, you're looking at 400 credits each, which is between $2.92 and $4.28 each, depending on which credits package you purchase. Now get this, if you want to purchase both items, that's 800 credits total, right? But because the cheapest credits package option, which costs $8, only gives you 750 credits, you have no choice but to purchase the 1500 credits package at $15 if you actually want to get both Doom items. See how disgustingly clever these bastards are? This is how they get you. They price content just beyond the reach of one credits package, so you're forced to buy the more expensive one. You can't just choose to get the exact 800 credits for these items. And people wonder why these in-game currency systems are so dreaded. And I'm sorry to say that things aren't looking better for the future either. As I'm sure you know by now, Creation Club is also coming to Skyrim, and some of the items that it will ship with has actually been leaked via Steam database. While these images aren't representative of the full list of what we'll be getting when the service launches for Skyrim, it should give you a pretty good idea of the kind of content we can expect. First up, we have Dwarven armor for mud crabs. It would be cute and hilarious if it weren't for the fact that you're actually paying money for this shit. If the Creation Club trailer is anything to go by, it will be worth 150 credits, which is worth between $1.10 and $1.60. Next up, we have a somewhat modified version of Ruin's Edge, a bow first seen back in Oblivion's Shivering Isles expansion. In Shivering Isles, the bow would cast a random spell on strike, and I'm assuming it will do something very similar in Skyrim's Creation Club incarnation as well. Based on the Creation Club trailer, it looks like this weapon will cost 300 credits, which is between $2.19 and $4.28. The next image shows Morrowind's incarnation of a claymore called Chrysamere, one of the most powerful weapons in that game. Aside from doing a great deal of damage, it also lends the wielder health, protects them against fire, and reflects spells cast against them. This one wasn't shown in the trailer, but with how powerful it is, I get the feeling that this weapon will cost closer to 400 credits, same cost as the Doom BFG weapon in Fallout 4's Creation Club. Then we have the Relics of the Crusader set from Oblivion's Knights of the Nine expansion. Each piece of the set grants a variety of different enhancements to the player, and I'm assuming it will work very similarly in Skyrim. This is a pretty powerful armor set, and considering that in Fallout 4's Creation Club, armor can cost as much as 500 credits, my assumption is that this armor set will cost about the same. Last but not least, there's an intriguing little image here that shows the logo for something called Survival. This will probably add some kind of survival mode to Skyrim, akin to what Bethesda added to Fallout 4 after the game's launch, except you may recall that for Fallout 4, the survival mode was released as a free update. But now that Bethesda is trying to exploit microtransactions to the fullest extent with Creation Club, survival mode has now become something you have to pay for, a whopping 500 credits to be exact. So yeah, there you go folks, meet the new Bethesda. This is what the future of Creation Creation Club looks like. More overpriced armors and weapons and skins, and game modes which once used to be free updates that you now have to pay for. This is how low the once beloved Bethesda has stooped with this disgrace of a service. I hope it's been worth it, Bethesda. I hope it's worth all the bad PR and the ill will with your fanbase and community. With that, I would like to end this news update and discussion video. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy my content, consider supporting me on Patreon to get a chance to chat with me on Discord, to play games with me, get your name in my videos, and much more. All contributions will go towards remaining 100% independent. And to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Yong Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Yong out!